it, Matt Jenkins! This is a bottle of Novichok for you. Guys.
I'll keep it going for all the other comics you saw tonight. Igor and I, let him hear it, guys. I love the music they brought me up to. It was like hip-hop music. I guess they played it because I'm black. I don't even like hip-hop. If you're, let me hear all the Russians in the house clap. Let me hear you guys clap. If you're from St. Petersburg, let me hear you clap. If you're black, let me hear you clap. Somebody's lying. You guys have seen black people before, right? I've been here for like 5 days now, and I've counted 7. And each one of them was trying to hand me a flyer. Is that a qualification for being black here? Okay, you can come to Russia if you're black, but here's a stack of flyers for you. Yeah, it's weird being one of the 10 black people in a whole city, you know? Even in this room, it's a little uncomfortable, you know? It's just me and then my shadow. You know? Oh man, yeah, it's a weird thing, man. I didn't know. And it's interesting hearing the other comics talk about like America. And I'm like, oh, I've never heard America talked about like that, you know, but it's kind of refreshing. Yeah, I guess there are like a lot of, like, I definitely thought this was going to be a room full of hackers, but apparently you guys only have 2. That's what it was saying, right? I've been going out to eat at your restaurants. I love your food. I had horse for the first time. Do you guys eat horse? Horse, like the
Borscht.
Can someone translate horse? Oh, so it's not something you eat. So my friends just gave it to me as a joke. Oh, I'm thinking this is like a cuisine that you guys have, but you're like, no, we don't eat that. No, you guys don't? Okay, all right. Well, there goes that joke. Your menus too at your restaurants are like, in the States, the menus are like 2 pages in the United States, like that's it. Here the menu is like this thick. You know? It's crazy. You know the menu is gonna be long when you open it up and it says chapter 1. It's crazy. I've never had a menu that I had to have 2 people lift. You know, it's crazy. It's so big. Your menus here. I don't know. I've never seen a menu that has an about the author section in it. You know, you guys don't have about the author sections. Okay, never mind that. I don't know. I don't know. Is that a heckle? Someone translate the heckle. Okay, sorry. Also, too, like in the States, if when you're finished eating, like as soon as you finish eating, the server will come over and then drop like the check on your table, right? I didn't realize here that you have to ask the server for the check. That's really weird. Me and my wife, we went out for breakfast. After we were done eating, we waited in the restaurant for 9 hours. The server finally came over and they're like, is there anything else I can get you? We're like, dinner. Hey. You guys, I didn't realize too when I got here, like I went into the other room. Did you guys go into the other room? And then I didn't realize that, well, I guess one of the comics was saying that they put us in this room because I'm American and black. So I was like, now I feel at home. Before coming here, I was in Zurich, Switzerland. Anyone here ever go to Switzerland? Clap if you've been to Switzerland. A few people. Okay. So you guys know how expensive it is over there, right? Yeah, it's a beautiful country, Switzerland. It's like there's in Zurich there's like a fountain that once a year it pours wine. Right? They eat like this fancy bread dipped in cheese, like fondue. It's crazy, right? There's all these mountains you can hike. You know, Switzerland, if you don't know it, it's like Wakanda for white people. It's so expensive there though. I was there for 6 days and I didn't eat once. You know? To save money, I was actually thinking about going to their airport to eat. That's how expensive it is over there. Stand-up comedy in back home in the States, in New York, it's a really tough job. I'm thinking about becoming a Russian hacker, to be honest with you. It's a really hard job. My financial situation is so bad that I'm being sponsored by a child in Africa. That's how bad it is. I get insecure about like the little money that I make in comedy back home. Like recently, I got stuck in this conversation with a couple of wealthy people. And one of them asked me how my investments were doing. I told them both avocados should be right by tomorrow. It's really fun performing in a room like this with 100% white people. Myself, besides my shadow, I just noticed there's a mirror in the back where I can see myself. So it feels like there's two light-skinned black people in the building, you know? I don't know. It's tough making money. Back home, I don't even pay my bills on time. Right? I don't pay my bills on time at all. If you don't pay your bills on time, this is what happens. A couple weeks later, you'll get another bill in the mail that'll be red. And it'll say something like, urgent, please pay immediately. Right? Like, just because the bill's red, I'm gonna all of a sudden have the money to pay for it. It's like, relax, electric provider. I know it's urgent. I'm reading your bill by candlelight. It's tough, man. It's a tough business. I'm so broke that like when I swipe my credit card and it goes through, I have the same surprise reaction as a person whose card gets declined. I'm like, really? It went through. Are you sure you swiped it? I'm like, all right, I'll take 2 packs of gum. This is a beautiful city. You guys have a ton of metro, right? You guys call it the metro. We call it the train back home, but you guys call it metro, right? Yeah. It's so far underground too. You actually need a metro to get through half of the metro. You know? It's insane. I've never seen. I think we were on the Green Line today. I can't read any of the words, so I just have to go by the color. It was green. Where it's like the train comes up and doors open, but there's like blocks before you can't jump on the train tracks here. You know, and back home if you want to get rid of yourself, you can just jump right on the track. There's nobody stopping you. Here, you guys have safety precautions. Yeah? Okay, well, that's just something I noticed. It's so packed here, too. There's way too many people. And then on top of that, you guys also add statues of people everywhere. I'm like, how many people do you want in a city? It's insanely packed here. Yeah, I don't know. Do you guys, what's some fun things to do around here? You guys can yell out.